What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Let's Play Diablo 3 as our Witch Doctor hardcore playthrough. In our last episode, we went ahead and we found Covetous Shen, who is essentially a jewel crafter, and I went ahead and I spent all of my money upgrading him from level 1 all the way to level 6. Now I have the ability to essentially create jewelry. I have the ability to essentially take some of my gems, which right now I probably upgraded way farther than I needed. We could take some of these very weak topazes and upgrade them from flawed topaz to a regular topaz. And other than that, we are continuing on our objectives: Blood and Sand, get the Blood of Zoltan Kuhl from the Cave of the Betrayer and the Vault of the Assassin. We are also level 35, which now means we have unlocked the Better Wall of Death. And as you can see, it's only a little bit bigger, and supposedly it knocks enemies away from me, though I haven't necessarily seen that yet.
Even beneath the sands we now tread upon.
Here is a Vile Cavern. Don't believe I've been here yet. Vile Cavern, level 1. Now, one thing that I think it's really cool is supposedly every time you log into the game, it does go ahead and give you a random level. So eventually, if you see cellars and a variety of caverns, sometimes they aren't necessarily always open. So it really gives the game a fresh look every time you log on in, and it does make the game a little bit more appealing. So it's not necessarily always the same dungeon crawler every time you come back to the same zone or the same region. So we are in the Vile Caverns, level 1. For some reason, yeah, there's my zombie dogs, there is my gargantuan. Now that we're level 5, I'm really enjoying my upgraded Wall of Death, though unfortunately, I thought it would be a little cooler. Don't get me wrong, the wall itself is longer, but I thought it would look a little bit cooler. Now, don't get me wrong, that is pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't know really what I was expecting. Usually, all I did was I got a bigger wall, and instead of having more zombies, they were just bigger. So, I don't know. I definitely think it's cool nonetheless. Okay, so what are we looking for? Any type of treasure, any type of weapons. Obviously, the more we explore, the better off we will be. Speak of the devil, here's some chests with 90 gold. Pretty worthless. Some egg sacs. We are exploring what we can. Now, obviously, most of these caverns are always going to be 2 stories, or better yet, 2 levels, and right now we are on level 1. With, of course, our Templar, who does need to be upgraded. He could easily get a new amulet, he could easily get a new ring, and potentially a new trinket as well, or a relic. Not too much to explore. I believe we have the option to go left and right. From my experience, usually these are circles, and they obviously allow you to go either way, but eventually leading to the correct area, which of course would be the level 2 cavern.
Fight some of these.
We need more time.
Deviant Gain. Now I'm wondering if Deviant Gain is a follower item, and it looks like it's for the Enchantress. For some reason I thought it was going to be some crafting item. Dead Adventurer, and potentially we could have gone that way. It really does make me wonder what was up there. Maybe another chest, maybe something cool, maybe something exciting. We can always run back. Yep, there's the end of the cavern. I guess we are going to go ahead and check and see what's up there. Who knows, maybe we'll find another legendary ring. And I think soon enough, I am going to have to get a new crown. This is a level 27 legendary, which means, I'm a level 35, almost level 36. Well, I guess I got a ways to go. But, level 36 yellow crowns are probably far superior than a legendary level 27.
Chaldeum seems a treacherous city.
Could it all be the result of the demons we pursue?
The power of corruption weighs heavily on their hearts.
We will free them from this heinous fate.
A slime spewer, and I'm willing to bet that there is a chest back here. Hopefully it'll be worth our time, or potentially a boss. If not, I'll cry. Dead villager. You can see how usually they wrap around, but you know, you would think, no! Nothing here at all. Sad life. Well, you would think we would find something cool and exciting, and potentially even adventurous. I don't know. I really do like my offhand. I was saying in the last episode that it is a living snake, which actually, and it moves, which is the cool part. I don't know how well you can see that. I think the Z to zoom in. It moves. Cool story, bro. We also have Zoltan Cool following us around. I could talk to him. And I guess the next, you know, I'm excited to finally reach level 40. We should get some new abilities and some very cool new weapons. Okay, Vile Cavern level 2. Murderous Fiends. And a Rockworm. Okay. Some egg sacs, a lucky ring. Anything exciting? 12% extra gold for monsters. Not bad, but I'm looking for something with vitality, which obviously needs health, and the intelligence, which further increases your damage. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know, you have the rings here. Ah, a resplendent chest, which is obviously why we came in here. And it looks like we have Valor the Damned. He's no match for my zombie dogs. Living Wedge. And, of course, my Gargantuan. Well, that was obviously the chest. I am willing to bet that there's an exit somewhere around here. I'm just going to run my way through, at least for now. There it is. Here is our shrine to get out of the dungeon. And we're looking for the Cave of the Betrayer and the Vault of the Assassin. The zombie dogs are probably the most broken. You know, I just love how they follow you, they attack things. It's probably one of the best. Here's the Vault of the Assassin.
I can feel my blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
Now, it's probably one of the best classes. You know, obviously I played the, you know, the Barbarian before. I played the Monk. The Monk was probably the worst. I hated the Monk.
It's hard to believe the Herodrum came to a place like this.
I'm trying to think. The Barbarian, the Witch Doctor, Wizard. Yeah, they're all really fun. I think the Witch Doctor's probably my favorite. The Wizard is fun, don't get me wrong. However, it's just you take so much damage and you always seem to run out of mana. But I like how you have the ability to blink, which is essentially a very small teleport. And what's awesome about that is you really, you know, it does take some, you know, quite a bit of a cooldown. But, you know, it's a defensive spell, so it's actually pretty neat. So you can always blink away from enemies whenever they get too close. Vicious Mage Wraith and some Veiled Crystals. With all of these supplies, I should be able to craft new items sometime soon. Okay, so we are now in the Vault of the Assassin. We are looking for Zoltan Cool's blood somewhere. And obviously we need to go into both caverns.
Need more time.
Well, that was easy. Here's our Wall of Death. Killing anybody that moves mortal orbit. That sounds exciting. What is that? A belt. 72 vitality, which we don't need. Vicious Mage Wraith. Now, I'm willing to bet, you know, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the end. But then again, I just entered the tunnel, So I don't know how deep this could go. But obviously, if we have to go to both, it's probably not very long or very deep. And it doesn't say level 1 or level 2. Do we see anything of importance? Quite a bit of skeletal warriors and demons. And obelisks.
My strike is true.
So far, so good. Sitting in the back line, no one will ever reach me. It's pretty broken. Though the only thing that I don't like, don't get me wrong, our poison darts are very powerful, but they don't go through objects. So obviously it's not necessarily doing damage when it should be. 19 killed, almost level 36. And I'm wondering, maybe we need to go over there, because I think these two link up. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Look at all these dead bones, skulls everywhere. I guess all bones are dead when you think about it. Okay, moving on out. 6 gold on the ground. Still got our Gargantuan. I'm kind of excited to see what other skills we can give our Gargantuan. Well, that was really easy. The Blood of Zoltan Kuhl. Hunter's Journal, Part 3. We didn't actually get to read the Part 2. Oh, here we go. Mage Lord Mizgan. Well, he just died.
We found Kuhl's archives. They were strangely empty at first. But Kuhl laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kuhl has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools. And yet, we must push on.
Okay, now we need to find the Cave of the Betrayer, which is probably... that was obviously the Vile Cavern we explored. So it's probably somewhere on the opposite side of the map. And you would think because it's on top of the objectives, you would find it first. Now, I believe sometime soon, I'm not sure exactly what level, but we are going to have the opportunity to get another zombie god. I'm not really sure. Well, that was really close. Here's the Cave of the Betrayer.
My blood is within that cave. I can feel it.
We are well on our way. At this rate, the Soul Stone will be ours soon.
I believe with this soul stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man. In ancient times, our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the soul stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
Now, it seems like we're walking into a massive trap here. Now, obviously, we're going to get the Soul Stone, but at what cost?
Not ready yet.
We are about to give this
strike
man
at
some
your
very powerful, this wizard some very powerful powers. And I feel like running over these, frozen shards is how I'm going to die. Silent trick. Here's a chest and an empowered shrine. I think I do need to go ahead and sell sometime soon. We got about half. 112 intelligence, but it doesn't give me any type of vitality. Blessing has been received. And another chest. Amethyst, amethyst. We're looking for topaz. Anything that would give us intelligence. From what I understand, the amethysts give us vitality. Yes, they do. And the rubies give us strength, which we do not need. Now, I'm guessing this is going to be one of those circles, so you can go either left or right. You know, I've been wrong before, so let's see what happens. And I know I keep saying this over and over again, but the graphics, like, you know, for a game that's 6 years old, it really feels so immersive. And quite beautiful as well, so props to you, Blizzard. And I think right now, I get that Blizzard's having a summer sale, but you could get both Diablo 3 and the expansion for $20, so $10 each. And preferably, if you pick it up during Black Friday, it's probably going to be the cheapest of the year. I'm guessing it's going to be one of these circles. Oh, close but no cigar. Insightful and Gone of Agony. Well, it makes me wonder if this was the circle. Okay, inventory once again. Strength, arcane resistance, we don't need any of that. I do want to go ahead and salvage what I can, potentially make some better items, and actually once I get to level 26, I could go ahead and equip the item that I created. I'm going to forget about it though. 90 intelligence, the rare chest. I did that between episodes, and then I spent all of my money wasting away on you know, the jewel crafting upgrades. I probably spent, I think, all of my money getting that man from level 1 to level 6.
I rarely ventured beyond the bounds of Westmarch in my younger days. After the orders took me in, I had little need to travel.
Cave of the Betrayer, level 2. Some larva. And the Crusader Part 8. I wonder how long this is.
I recently met a returning Crusader, and now I understand. Each Crusader took an apprentice. When a Crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the Order, and even his very name. When the first generation of Crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. So it has continued. 200 years.
Now we've reached level 36, a new Hex rune. Sacrifice rune unlocked is Pride. And Rush of Essence. Now this is a new passive. I would like to go ahead and check that out. Basically, spirit spells return mana. So Haunt, Horrify, Mass Confusion, Soul Harvest. Soul Harvest would be really broken. Nothing else necessarily seems all that important. So we're still looking for his blood. I'm guessing it's right up here. I love how enemies can't pass through. It makes it incredibly broken. Nomadic crown and a chest. Here we are. So we have the blood and we have the journal.
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
Now, I kind of just want to see if, you know, if there's nothing exciting back here, then I guess I'll just go ahead and leave. Yeah. All we were trying to do was just find new items. Looks like we have a Brood Hatcher. And it looks like we did find some items. Discord, Legacy, and a Septic Amulet. So I guess we killed the boss without even knowing we were fighting him. Classic. Okay, inventory. The amulet poisons. A lot of vitality, which actually isn't bad. Whoops. Let's give you to the Templar. Heck, almost double the vitality. And unfortunately, actually, we do have an Amethyst, which could give you vitality, so even more health. Sounds like a plan. Our Templar sure does a lot of damage, and what's actually kind of cool is he protects you. You know, he can taunt off enemies, he will charge enemies as well. So here's the blood. I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight a boss. Raiding Grips of Fortitude. Ah, no boss. Oh, here we go. Some Bone Warriors. Search for the archives of Zoltan Kuhl and the Desolate Sands. So now we're gonna
My archives are at the northern tip of the Desolate Sands. There we will find my body and the Black Soul Stone.
Liar! We both know you will betray us the first chance you get.
I am many things, Templar, but I am no liar. With all the secrets I have learned over the centuries, the truth is far more entertaining. For example, would you like to hear of the true origin of your order?
There is nothing you have to say that would interest me.
I actually would like to hear a little bit about it. It's kind of exciting. You know, it's so fluid that it really does feel like each character has their own story, which is kind of cool. Now, we got to go to the northernmost tip. You know, while we're here, we are at some sort of edge. Here's some Greaves. And I think when we search the archives, I feel like that's going to be a pretty massive, you know, cavern. You know, I could be mistaken, but there's probably going to be multiple levels. Ancient bones, sand, and a veiled crystal. So we're looking for the... Oh man, this goes pretty high up. We do see a waypoint. Envoy of Belial, the Deceiver's orders.
Miserable wretches. I have no time for excuses. Chaldean is on the brink of rebellion, and the enemy is closing in on the archives of Zoltan Kuhl. Slaughter her, and bring me the Mad Wizard's head and the Black Soul Stone, or I shall inflict incomprehensible agony upon the lot of you.
Need more time.
Well, it sounds like Belial knows our plans. "15 are killed, gaining 1.5 times the experience." Now, I'm actually guessing that because we're near a waypoint, we're probably near the archives. Maybe not. Well, here we are. This has to be it. A lot that we didn't explore.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
The archives of Zoltan Kuhl.
I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
Okay, yet another
Just in
waypoint.
time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good, everyone's together. I came to tell you that I have found Belial, and I am ready to lead you to him.
Then the Lord of Lies will fall as soon as we recover the Black Soul Stone.
All well and good. But first, I will be made whole.
We're ready to do our part. Just you remember yours.
I feel like we're gonna be betrayed. Go to the terminus.
Beyond these portals lie two relics that were once powered by my blood. Take the vials you recovered and use them to activate the relics.
I will stay here and prepare the ritual. Be careful.
Okay, the unknown depths.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
I sense the hand of Tyrael in this.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice. And there is no justice in murder.
I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and head back to the town and sell our items. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.